At the moment, we've focused on changing what we would consider to be the customer-facing elements. So that's what the broker sees, that's what the policyholder sees, and giving them not just a visual overhaul, but a lot of additional functionality to try and give the broker a lot more control over the GI environment and what they do, but also to bring in customization and different workflows. So it's about really the broker being able to service the policyholder however they want to be serviced at that time. So different advisors are going to advise in different ways. Different customers are going to need different things at different times. So the system is now very flexible, it's very customizable, and there's more than one way to work your way through the system. So you can do a very, very detailed quote from beginning to end all in one go. You can do it in multiple steps. You can share it with the customer and they can complete some other process. And now, the most recent thing that's coming in now is the ability to do an estimate up front. So that's not a full-blown quote. It uses very little data that's input by the broker, but it gives you the ability to really quickly say to the customer, okay, you're in this sort of a ballpark, in terms of pricing, which is obviously a key concern for them. So it's been very much in terms of what you can see in terms of what's changed in the system. It's very much about that. It's more data, it's more transparency in terms of how the system is doing what it's doing, and more flexibility for brokers to work in the way that they want to work. And they're all different, so the system can be used in lots of different ways now, and you've got preferences where you can define how the system will work and what works for you. So that's the big visual change. Behind the scenes, it's been a whole other world of change, because we've changed development platform, we've moved into using microservices. And I could go full Gandalf at this stage and like vomit out Elvish for half an hour, but I'll avoid doing that. Essentially what it means is that by breaking the system down into component parts and by using a different development stack and a different methodology, our approach to change has changed. We're much more flexible and the system can be changed far more rapidly. So what that really means for brokers and for policyholders is when we're getting feedback, it's not, oh, that's a nice idea. You might see that in 6 months' time, a year's time. You may never see it. It's just a nice. And we'll also go, oh, wouldn't that have been nice? It's something that goes into the work stack and may well appear within 2 weeks. So the cycle has moved up. So the software is being re-released constantly in a constant cycle. So that's a big change as well in terms of how quickly a broker might speak to a BSA, say, oh, it'd be really good if the system did this though, wouldn't it? And that feedback comes through and it can be developed in background and then shown to that broker and go, look, we've done the thing that you said. And that's really exciting, I think, to have a much more collaborative relationship with brokers and policyholders in terms of making the system do what they want